Hello, everybody. Chef Marcus Guiliano. Excuse me. Chef Marcus Guiliano here. I'm your chef on a mission. Today's mission is about buying local, supporting local distributors as well as local farmers. So, most of you know that I love supporting local, and I try to support as much local as possible. My biggest problem is with local distributors is they don't have what I'm looking for. They're not up on the organics, they're not up on the sustainability, they're not up on providing other local products. So I have to pick and choose what I can buy from the local distributors. If I'm looking for wild salmon, nobody has wild salmon locally. If I'm looking for, organic safflower oil, nobody has that. If I want sprouted burger buns, nobody has it. I have to then source from a larger distributor like UNFI, United Natural Foods, which, of course, I can't stand dealing with them because it's such a large company on a lot of different levels, because they're just so strict on everything, the pricing's so high. But if I'm looking for a specific product, what I do is I go to food shows, I read a lot of books and magazines, and I find products that fit our mold, that fit our mission, and then I have to go source that product from a distributor. And unfortunately, that sourcing, that mapping of that product brings me back to UNFI or to a bigger distributor, or actually FedExing it in myself, shipping it in myself, which costs a lot more. So I do buy from local distributors, but here's a distributor that I haven't bought from since July. Tell me if I'm right or wrong for not buying from this distributor. And they didn't have many things, but I bought 1 or 2, 3 products from them consistently over the years. So I was a regular customer over the years. Like clockwork, every week had an order. Might have been $100, $200, $300, but it was an order. So back in July, I bought clams from them. Now, I could have bought clams from my tuna distributor because, again, I mapped out one of the best tunas I could find, and it only comes from one distributor. So this comes from Elizabeth, New Jersey. This company drives up, and they deliver to a couple other restaurants in the area, so it's not quite a local company. But I buy their tuna from them, I buy clams from them, or sometimes I buy clams from them. But the clams I was buying from a local distributor, a 400 count of clams cost me $40 more from the local distributor, which I was gladly paying because I was supporting somebody 15 minutes away from me as opposed to somebody 2 hours and 15 minutes away. So I bought now, first of all, a bushel of clams is like $120. I was paying $40 more, $160 to support local. So I was taking $40 extra of my profit that I need to get by on and maybe pay or buy something else to support local. I was trying to do the right thing. So my last order of clams that came in July 4th weekend, I believe, around July 2017, I bought a half a bushel, I think, and 50 of the clams were broken, dead, bad. That's 25% of my clams were bad. I couldn't use. Now again, I'm paying $40 more a bushel to begin with, and I'm throwing out 25% of my product. I took pictures. I called them, left a message on their phone right away because it was after hours on Friday when we were cleaning the clams. Then I talked to them on Monday. I sent them an email with the picture of it, and all I got from them was, "We'll have to contact our buyer." We'll have to contact our buyer, was what I was told. And I was like, okay, I have to contact your buyer. So what does that really mean? Are you giving me credit or are you not giving me credit? You sold me the clams. Your buyer didn't sell me the clams. So about a week or so later, 2 weeks later, I followed up and they told me, we haven't heard back from our buyer. I'm scratching my head 2 weeks later. And it's $30, $20, 20% of the order, $20, $30 is what I'm looking for credit for on these clams. Well, I never heard from that distributor again. I never heard back. I actually paid the bill. I paid the bill in full. And all of a sudden this last December, they told somebody else, well, Marcus doesn't buy from us anymore. I'm like, yeah, of course I don't buy from you because I never heard back from you. I never got credit from you on these clams after I was supporting you, even paying more. And so what do you think I'm wrong for not supporting this local vendor? I've told them, I've contacted them 3 times. I even told the accounting lady called looking for payment on that bill, I said, well, I'm still waiting back to this. So this is the fourth time I actually said something. I said, I'm still waiting to hear back from a credit on this invoice. There was a lot of bad product on this invoice. And she goes, well, I don't know anything about that. And we ended up paying the bill in full, which I reluctantly didn't want to, because I would have loved to heard back from them. So am I right or am I wrong for not buying from this distributor anymore? And, you know, other things have happened over the years with other, you know, small local distributors, not so local. You know, for me as a chef, the most important thing for me as a chef is to be able to get credit when something comes in that's bad. Whether I return it or whether I call and say, you know what, here's pictures of a case of parsley, and 25% of this parsley is bad, and I can't use 25% of this case of parsley. I would hope that as a chef, I would like them to say, well, yeah, we'll give you 25% credit, no problem. Tell us what you used, we'll give you 25% credit. It happened this fall with kale that came in from a local distributor. I wasn't happy with it. It was from a local farm too. And I called the distributor, and she was like, or the farm hub, because they're just a go-between. She was like, Marcus, after you use it over the weekend, you decide what you were able to use or not, and then call me and we'll give you credit. And I actually ended up using like almost all of it, so I didn't even worry about it at that point, because why worry about 10% of something, 5% of something? I was able to use mostly all of it. But for me as a chef, when I buy from a company, if there's any companies listening to this, make it easy for the restaurant to get credit and return things. Now, there's certain laws in certain states, like New York, I believe the law is you can't return dairy after you accept it, which is understandable on certain things. But make it easy. Have some kind of policy set up with your restaurant accounts. This day and age, with pictures, smartphones, you can instantly verify if the customer has something bad. It's not like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, you had to take the customer's word on it. So if you're a distributor and you have a customer that's spending $5,000 a year with you, $10,000 a year, $20,000 a year with you, and they're telling you, hey, I got a bad case of something that's $30, especially if it's produce, because produce, you make a lot more money than any other product in your warehouse. Produce is a big money maker, especially when they start breaking produce down, and it's like start splitting it, half cases, quarter cases by the each. That's where these companies make a lot of money. So if you're a distributor and you don't have an easy policy, it makes it very frustrating for your customer, for the chef you're dealing with, the restaurant you're dealing with. And honestly, I don't want to deal with it. So am I wrong? Please leave a comment. Am I wrong for not wanting to buy from this distributor again? I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my vids, please hit like, subscribe, and leave some comments, leave some answers. Interested to hearing your opinion.